It wasn't relevant. We'd moved away from Mary.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Matt Baker was pushing bounty bars into a pony's face by then.
In the meantime...
All right, Blake, it's that time of the week for a This Is My video for Would I Lie to You?
This is my day. This is my day.
And as I hinted last week, it is featuring Mary, and Mary is a dog.
It's going to be a cute dog too, I can tell.
Yes. So we're going to have this is a slightly different story. This is going to be Lee Mack's story with John Clarke, who is this is going to be really fun as well. You know, the older guy that just talks so poetically with the long black hair?
Yes. Oh my God, yes, I know him.
So he's going to tell a story. And Alex Jones, which I hope it's not the Alex Jones that I'm thinking of, the crazy podcast guy. It wouldn't be, because he's a crazy American. So someone named Alex Jones. And we have Greg Davies interrogating over on David Mitchell's team.
Yeah, say no more, man. Let's get into it.
All right.
Please welcome this week's special guest, Mary. Now then, Mary is the dog, not the handler, OK? It's
Obviously,
Mary,
because
and
if Mary had been the handler, she wouldn't have had a dog, she'd have had a little lamb.
OK, Alex, what is Mary
cute
to
dog.
you?
This is Mary,
It's very cute.
a dog, and I had to spend an entire episode of The One Show covering up the fact that she'd been sick on me.
OK, so, John, how do you know Mary?
This is Mary. I recited a poem at her wedding.
There we are, John's Mary's mutt.
Greg.
And finally, Lee. What is your relationship with Mary?
This is Mary, and when she was pining for her owners, I sat up with her all night and tried to comfort her with a song.
All right, David's team, where do you want to start?
Alex, why was Mary on the One Show?
She was abandoned.
So
I know you can't believe it.
if a dog is ever abandoned in Britain, should it happen, they immediately get a slot on national television just to sort it out, just to check that there are no dogs without homes ever.
It was a very light day.
Was it a day with me, Matt Baker, or was it Chris Evans?
It was me, Matt Baker. And Mary came on.
It's me, Matt Baker, from The One Show.
I think what we've learned from that, ladies and gentlemen, is that Rob can't do Chris Evans.
So little Mary comes on the show, and we want to rehome her. We gave her lots of treats because she was on television. She came to sit on me, and then the treats all became a bit much. Under the lights, mess.
OK, so you didn't have a story for The One Show. You scooped up a stray dog, pumped it full of sugar, and got your just desserts.
Why wasn't it immediately noticeable that Mary was being sick?
Because as we were linking into whatever came next, it wasn't relevant. We'd moved away from Mary.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Matt Baker was pushing bounty bars into a pony's face by then.
In the meantime, Mary is being violently sick.
So you're talking about something else.
Yeah,
you're
we go
stroking
something else.
Mary on your
Stroking
knee.
Mary.
Then Matt's sort of saying,
Matt Baker's spooning Angel Delight into a fox.
what I want to clarify is what's on television at that moment.
My face.
So it's a close-up of your face.
So only to here, so you can't
See that you're stroking
this.
Mary, or that
And
it's
you
come to
can't
some sort of
see the
fruition.
mess. And
Yeah.
they just said, just carry on.
OK. Did Mary stay there, or did Mary sort of think, oh, they're
Well-
sick here?
She didn't have time to react anyway. Matt Baker was on top of her with the curly whirly. Just... well, you've got room for more now, haven't you?
OK, John, when you came up with your story, did you realise
here we
that
go.
Mary was a dog?
But you do have dog weddings.
Some owners channel their loneliness through events like
Well,
that.
I've been to a lot of weddings. I'm just going through them. Human. Do you know, I think they might all be human.
Now listen, dogs
It is a
do...
fact that dogs get married.
Dogs get married.
But also, it is a fact that dogs don't get married. That's
All right, okay. So, John, you wrote a poem and performed it at the wedding of Mary. Tell us about the experience.
Well, it was a poem I'd already written that had proved to be very popular at modern weddings. It's called I Wanna Be Yours, and the first verse goes, let me be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. Let me be your Morris Marina, I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be your coffee pot. You call the shots, I wanna be yours. It goes on for another 3 verses.
Who is Mary's owner, and do you know the owner?
Yes, Mary's owners live next door but one, on the right-hand side of our house. Going out.
Right.
If you're going out, she's on the right-hand side.
That's a good point. So if you're going in the back door, they're on the left, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right.
John, describe what was the ceremony like?
It was conducted by the vet, who had neutered her husband. It's kind of sick. If the arrangements had been explained to me beforehand, I don't think I would have got involved.
Yeah.
What was the husband's name? The dog that was fulfilling the role of the husband here. Do you remember the name?
Tyson.
Tyson. Do you know Tyson, the owners of Tyson, or did you only know the owners of Mary?
I knew the owners of Mary better, but I did know the owners of Tyson as well.
So Tyson and Mary weren't owned by the same people?
No.
So
no.
how were they going to cohabit? Because usually dogs tend to live with their owners rather than setting up home on their own.
Good question, David. Tyson lived next door but one, on the left, going out.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So they saw a lot of each other without actually cohabitating.
John, where did the wedding itself take place?
His house.
At a place called Old Hall. They breed their own sheep. So as it happens, Mary did have a little lamb.
Lee, OK, remind us.
So this is Mary, and when she was pining for her owners, I stayed up with her all night and comforted her with a song.
Aww.
Where were you, and why were you with Mary, and why was Mary not with her owners?
My next-door neighbours, they went away to a wedding, a human wedding, I don't know if you've heard of them. And they asked me and my wife to look after little Mary.
So the dog came round to your house.
Well, no, we picked him up because he doesn't know the way.
OK. So is Mary male?
Always call him a he, yeah.
What?
Do you always call Mary he?
Well, yeah, no, sorry, she. Yeah. Sorry, I always get mixed up. My husband Tara sorts it all out.
So, what happened then?
My wife went to bed and the kids were asleep, so it's just me and Mary. You know, I was watching the TV and she was fine, she was happy just sort of lying in front of the fire. And then, suddenly, it started.
What?
The programme, it was brilliant. The pining. So this pining got worse, the pining got worse and worse. That was breaking my heart, it really was, and ruining the show I was watching. So it wasn't, it was the one show, I didn't care. And I phoned her.
Your wife goes to bed before the one show.
No, David, I'd recorded it.
You're right.
Always record.
You record the one
when
show.
There's literally nothing else to watch. And I phoned up my neighbour who was at the wedding, and I said, "Look, Mary's pining." She said, "Have you tried everything?" I said, "I've done everything. I've taken my foot off her tail. So they said, "Well, you're not going to believe this." They said, "But there is a way that you can keep her calm as she calms down." Right. Do you, by any chance, have the song "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits? And she said, the owner said, if you play that song on your CD player, Mary will calm down. So I get the CD, I put it on, and it was like magic. It was unbelievable. The second it went...
Please play it. Play the song.
Just say, you won't be needing any more biscuits, I'll take it from here. She's calming down.
All right, we need an answer.
All right.
That was just magic for those two just then. The only credibility of the story.
Yeah. Well, run us through the three. What are you going with?
Oh man, all such terrible stories that like shouldn't have happened if they are true. The girl story who spoke first, I don't know her name.
Alex.
So Alex had the most sensible story, but I think that's the biggest lie out of all of them.
Okay.
Believe it or not, even from Lee's story. I, strangely enough, think the poet's story is the true story. And I was thinking that majority of the way until he got to the ending, but then there's just Lee Mack, so I'm going to say the poet. Okay. So poet, Lee, Alex.
I think that Alex's story was, somewhat believable. I was waiting to hear the other two stories. Then when John started telling his story, I thought this is probably going to be it. But then that story just got more and more ridiculous. And once he said like it was one dog was 2 doors that way, the other dog was 2 doors that way, and then they had a ceremony somewhere else. All of those elements put together, I think that's probably going to be a lie. And Lee's story kind of started to be a little bit more believable because when you saw that dog reacting a little bit to him, to him like humming that song. I love the fact that the dog had like this cheeky grin the whole time. Like, did you notice the dog just looks like it has this like smile on its face? It's very cute. Yeah. Any one of them could be true. I'm gonna say Alex is telling the true story, the first one.
Okay.
Let's find out.
So, David's team, is Mary Alex's poorly pup, John's married mutt, or Lee's homesick hound?
Well, I must say, I'm not finding Lee's story as quite as convincing as usual.
You can imagine John reading that poem out at a dog's wedding very easily.
Hold on a second, guys. I think Mary's getting a little bit bored, so we'll let her pop off. So, look, we thought that might happen.
So we're going to get down on all fours and put this wig on. You know what's going to happen, David? Just to warn you, if this works tonight, they'll start replacing other people with cutouts, so we're out of a job. I'm sorry, I just thought if someone just tunes in now and goes, what the hell? I don't know what they do, but that dog is very well behaved. Playing with the remote, because he's on pause. I said, nobody move, just really shock the audience.
I don't like it.
Just say, that's not going to work if you clap.
OK. Greg, what do you think? The dog showing up on the One Show.
I believe Matt Baker's capable of that cruelty, but on this occasion, I don't think he did, no.
I mean, I'm erring on the side of John.
OK.
It's got to be John. I want it to be so bad.
Yeah, I do as well.
Well, I think we're going to go with John then, are we?
OK. You're saying it's John. Right. Now, Mary is resting, so I will give Mary's answer for her.
Get behind the cardboard cutout.
My name is Mary.
And I do Tommy Cooper impressions.
I'm doing a dog.
I'm sorry. It's not good, is it? You are genuinely, I'm not just saying, you look at that, you are genuinely to scale as if you were a jockey on a horse.
Oh, no.
My name is Mary, and I can reveal that I was sick on Alex during the One Show. Thank you very much.
Yes! They all sided with you.
Do you know what was the sign? That the dog had to be walked off the set. Like, maybe it can't be in front of everyone for too long. And it was on that set and threw up.
It would be funny if it threw up midway through that segment.
So what are you saying?
Confirmed.
Mary, you've let us down.
Well, at least Mary has appears to be a loving owner and is not abandoned anymore, which is good.
And for all the other dogs out there, apparently Mary is also single.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was like, hey, isn't they married? No.
They're not married.
I'm not married. There you go.
Ain't no ring on this. Guys, what did you think of that video at home? If you got it right, please let us know in the comments. But if you also just like the video, please hit that like button.
And if you want to see some more Would I Lie to You reactions, some more This Is My segments, they're all in that playlist just up there. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one.
Bye, guys.